Well, Monica, you've completed your procedure,
Yeah.
and you and I are both talking about how you're like a new person.
Yes, no, definitely. I feel like this has been a journey, not just like for my dental health, but for my mental health, literally. I've just been, as you know, like I've had this infection since literally second grade, had no idea it was there because never taken a CBCT up until this year. And then after getting the surgery done and religiously following all your instructions, like my life depended on it. Um, I actually healed so much faster with the stitches and everything. I feel like my anxiety has been way more manageable
Mhm.
because during COVID, I got diagnosed with severe anxiety, and I just feel like I've been spiraling and haven't been able to control it. Prescribed medications that I didn't want to put in my body. And after this surgery, I just feel like my body was at war, and I didn't realize I was in fight or flight mode for so many years, and I can finally, like, breathe, think clearly. I don't have as much brain fog anymore, like, um, I actually have energy to do things after work. Because before I was like,
Mhm.
"People go to work and have a life after work, and they're not just tired all the time," and, um, no, I just feel, like, so much better and at ease and just very thankful and blessed.
I noticed a big change too. I noticed a difference in the brightness of your eyes, and I actually noticed a big difference in your
Posture.
posture.
Oh, yeah.
So, what's cool is that one, um, I had advised you to do sedation, and I
Yeah.
know you had a lot of apprehension about that.
So thankful you did.
But what ended up happening was you had this huge trauma release. It was like it relaxed your mind enough to have you process some of the subconscious stuff that had gone on from your original trauma. And so it was a little frightening to you, but it's just part of the process. Like it just needs to come up to come out. So a lot of emotion flowed out of you. It kind of made you conk out the whole weekend.
Yeah.
And then Monday, it's like you came in and it's like these layers of the onion just kept getting pulled back. And it was like you got brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter, like as if you were a light bulb that like the switch was being turned up to max flow. And then the other thing that was really helpful was the IVs. You know, I swear by them. You know, I swear by them. But like getting the IV nutrients and that help decrease your swelling,
Yeah.
decrease pain response, but they also just start upregulating your immune system so you can start flushing out all this stuff that you've been harboring for a long time, including the infection. But do you want to just talk a little bit about what you felt like after?
No, I just want to say thank you for pushing me to do the sedation because I think that would have been more trauma I would have had to go through.
Yes. Yeah.
I literally got in the chair, knocked out, and I don't remember anything. I hope I wasn't too crazy, but I do remember crying a lot, and I feel very thankful for all the vitamin shots that you had given me. My girlfriend had told me that you had done that for me, and just I felt like even though I was hibernating all weekend, I still felt like very mm, like I was healing. I didn't feel drained. I didn't feel like I just had major surgery. I just felt like my body's catching up on rest that I hadn't had
Mhm.
because I hadn't been sleeping well. Fact that I had surgery on Friday and was able to come in on Monday with like no swelling, basically. Everything looked great. It literally looked like I hadn't done anything crazy or major on Friday. It was amazing. So I think just my biggest take from this is to always listen to the post-op instruction. It's like, trust me, Dr. Ray knows what she's talking about.
But it was also that, like, seeing that you were able to start purging this stuff,
Yeah.
people don't connect because you're not afraid of the dentist. A lot of the
No.
people in your family are dentists, right?
100%.
You're raised in a household with a dentist
Yes.
and you're not afraid. So logically, you're like, I don't need sedation. I'm not scared. I can
Tough it
knuckle
out.
and yeah, like literally white knuckle this and get through. But what it's about is getting your mind to actually dissociate and release so that you're not harboring all of that inside of you for so long.
No, definitely. I feel like that helped with my healing because I couldn't remember the surgery. And it's like, even if I've seen all the videos, I've learned all about it in school, I know what to expect. Getting something done on you is not the same thing as watching it get done on someone else. And I'm
Yeah.
so thankful that don't remember it because I feel like I would have had so much anxiety in that chair. That would have affected my
It
healing,
would have, 100%.
everything, because my immune system would have been still on the up. But the fact that I just was like, well, yeah, that happened and now I'm home. I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah, no, it's the same. It was the same for me. I told you I was forced to be sedated for my gum surgery. It was like, no, I'm not scared.
Yeah.
But it really helped because I don't remember anything about it. And then my only focus was on getting better and helping it heal ideally versus what I went through. And oh, it was terrible. And oh, the doctor had said this and that really worried me. It was just really a focus on the
Healing.
outcome and healing versus what I was going through.
I think the major thing for me is always like the sounds. Because I have my eyes closed during the whole time, I can't see the scary things happening around me, but
Hmm.
hearing those sounds and being able to not hear them because I was asleep is such a game changer, especially I don't know how long the surgery was, but it felt like 2 seconds. 'Cause I felt like I went in there, had my eye mask on, and I was like, "Just give me a bite block." Yeah, tap. They're like, "You're done." I'm like, "Okay."
You're like, were they rushing? Did it go too fast? Why am I done so fast? And you're like, actually, you just don't have an awareness of time.
Yeah.
And the last part was we put you through a post-operative IV,
Yeah.
but also we did some energy work with the acupuncturists we love to work with. And tell me how that just kind of helped clear everything else out.
So as you know, my surgery was on Friday, and then the following Friday, I met with Dr. Keating, the acupuncturist, and that was such an amazing experience overall. He did,
Mine was too.
yeah,
Yeah.
just so relaxing. He did acupuncture on my back and also on my face, which just felt like all the, like, tension on my face just was released. I told him, like, "I feel like a noodle now," like, after, because I was so relaxed.
He put a lot of needles in my
Yeah.
face too, just to open up all the lymphatic drainage and the blood flow and get everything working properly in this
No,
zone,
definitely.
which is
And
really nice.
he also did some cupping and compression therapy, which was amazing, and then we did a lot of red light therapy during that time, and he placed it, like, on my back, and then we put it on my face for a little bit too, just for overall healing. Um, I think that was, like, the initial, like, okay, my body, even though it had already been healing from all the things we were doing, this was kind of like a good reset because I did
Hmm.
the Myers IV after with um, glutathione, and then we did a couple more here in the office with you with peptides, and I just feel like my system was like kind of just flushing everything that was bad, regaining my energy, and just kind of it was like a rebirth. Me connect with patients on a different level now that I hadn't before because I hadn't experienced something so extreme.
Well, I love this. Thank you so much for sharing.
Oh, yeah, of course, anytime.